What's up guys, NFJJ back at it with another video. I hope you do enjoy, and if you do, hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Also, almost 90% of the people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed, so if you like NASCAR videos and enjoy my content, consider subscribing because it's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. Anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Stops. Things got even, just a little bit odder. You see Clint Boiler peeling off to stop there to repair this right rear damage, and we'll show you how it happened. Danica Patrick is going to come out of her pit stall. Slew it sideways a bit. Whoops.
I can't explain that one.
Yeah, and Clint Boyer just got back on the lead lap by getting a free pass. Look at the damage on the left front of Danica Patrick.
Trouble on pit road for Elliott Sadler.
This car was actually on fire for a second.
Damage on the front of the 19 car. They come out to him, and he's still sitting there.
Not sure of exactly how this happened. You see Montoya there. Well, actually, it's not even part of it. It's just
That's
a stack up there with the
car.
96. Yeah, but
Menard, Sorensen, Sadler, and Waltrip. That's the chain reaction there on pit road, and Elliott Sadler got the worst damage.
yeah, I just looked up and saw this 19 car on fire, and then saw this 42 pull into the garage. I thought maybe he caused it, but he was no part of it at all.
Sort of fitting the way Elliott Sadler may have ended his year. He could not buy a break here in 2009.
Down, and now a little less chaotic as they will get to the car without incident and get Justin in and back out. He is over the line, so he's going to have to cruise back just a little bit. So another mistake on pit road today. Marty.
William Byron gives up the second position to come down pit road. So with this Sunoco fuel and these 4 Goodyear tires, they can make it to the end of the race here.
The 7 has had an absolute disaster. We talked about trying to get to pit road, get the strategy, get track position. Well, he has basically given all that up with a mistake. You see the right front tire is loose. It's probably going to come off the race car, which is going to be a penalty. It's just going completely bad for the 7.
This is the danger of being aggressive on green flag pit stops. If something goes bad, it can be catastrophic, Dave.
And Jeff, it's almost like he can't hear them because he even left pit road when the situation was happening. The crew was definitely not done, and they put their hands up afterwards like, what in the world? So I don't know if he's having communication issues, but it took him a long time right there to hear from the crew to slow it down and stop it.
That starts way up here, and then look at the cars. There's nowhere for these guys to go because of how narrow that pit road is. And
They start coming on pit road, and they just all got stacked up right there. One driver had to slow up because of a guy turning into his pits, and then they just all stacked up.
Oh, problems here. Entering pit road and going over the double jump is the 15, just launching the truck into the sky is Mason Mingus.
So, but that wasn't even close.
Sure wasn't. A lot of damage to Mason Mingus' truck as well, as you see Timothy Peters go by.
4 wheels off the ground. Watch how fast he came in here.
Just coming in too
fast
hot
on entry. I don't know if maybe the brakes didn't. It seemed like the brakes got to working good right before he hit the grass. Look at that thing ramp up in the air. A really difficult pit road to get to, Phil, because it's right way around the turn.
Watch this view right here.
Orange cone out of the way safely.
Look like Joey Chitwood or something.
Yeah.
Or the Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
That's incredible.
It's a big story, the way he hit.
A moment ago, the 52 and 19 getting together on the pit lane. Polly Haraka, there you see him in the 52. Got into Alex Kennedy, both set to make their Sprint Cup debut today, and here's a replay of what happened.
That's just guys not paying attention. That's all
right.
that is.
19, the white machine of Alex Kennedy, and Polly Haraka apparently not watching what's going on in front of him, just drilled him.
I have no idea what he was doing on that.
And there's a problem on that right front. You saw the rear. They were working on that left rear, and then Kyle pulled away. And the tire is off the left rear. Those that didn't want to see Kyle Busch come down to the Truck Series and win, they're cheering. But
Well, he was a long way from winning this race. Even with a good stop, he was going to have a battle on his hands.
And just like that,
Ryan Blaney stay on track, Chris.
Well, the team talking about that right now, Adam. It sounded like they were definitely going to want to come to pit lane, but Ryan Blaney saying pit lane was closed when he came back. That's why he stayed out on the racetrack.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing that happened to Brendan Gaughan. The pit road entrance light was flashing red, and then they changed it to green at the very last minute, and I think that was the confusion on Ryan Blaney and Brendan Gaughan's part.
More with Chris Buescher here.
All right, you see the light right there. It's red. It's flashing red. All right, you can see it's still red. It's still red. Even when we go out, they called pit road open, but they did not change the light.
45 laps to go here at Chicagoland, and let's go back and recap what happened when everyone was coming to pit road a moment ago.
You can see the red light is on right there, which means pit road is closed. What happened? NASCAR said that it's open, but the guy that runs the light did not hear it. The spotters heard that pit road is open, but Brendan Gaughan, Ryan Blaney, and Chris Buescher said, you may be telling me it's open, but the red light is on. That's what tells the tale as far as pit road open or closed.
It would make a difference. You see, oh, crash coming onto pit road. Kyle Larson, late decision, wanted to come to pit road. Kyle Busch looked like he was going to come off of pit road. They hit.
And Kyle was going. He was going to fake like he was coming on pit road, and he turned right to get on the racetrack, and Kyle Larson had the exact opposite idea.
Confusion getting onto pit road. Kyle Larson wouldn't have made it. He was already past the cone. Kyle Busch was trying to get back off of pit road.
Yeah, I think Kyle Larson, when he saw the 18, he turned right. I think if the 18 not been there, he probably would have made it, but
he's going to stay out. Kyle Larson looks like he's going to stay out. Kyle Busch decides to come in. Well, then Kyle Busch changed his mind, took a hard right to go back on the racetrack at the same time that Kyle Larson decided to take a hard left and come to pit road.
A little miscommunication here. Looks like maybe they had started out with the decision to go with 4 and then changed in the middle. See the left rear tire changer coming around taking the lug nuts off. They have problems on the right front. It's like they probably, with that problem on the right front, decided to just go with 2, but the left rear changer had already taken the lug nuts off, so they've already lost the spots. Mike Dean made the decision just to go ahead and jack the car up and get left sides 2. Dave?
That is it, Andy. I just confirmed with the team the original plan was to take the 2, and when they had a right front issue, they had already spent time enough that they took the other 2 on the left side.
Whoa! Car goes around in the trial, the spinning, sliding out of control. B.J. McLeod brings out the caution. Stenhouse has wrecked on pit road with Tyler Reddick. Another car is sitting littered in the grass, and we're under caution. That is the 52. That's Cody Ware.
I think, again, Cody Ware just right on the rear bumper of the 51 of McLeod. It just got in the back of him and turned him into that group.
That took the whole left rear quarter panel off Jimmy Johnson's car.
And these are cars that are slowing down.
All of them in their first 500 start, and it's on.
Yeah, and I just wonder if McLeod was trying to get woed up, and I think Cody Ware had no idea he was coming to pit road.
And you're right, Jimmy Johnson did get collected in that.
Keselowski and Kenseth, with Keselowski running into Tony Stewart. Now as the cars stack up at the entrance to the pit road, that's the hit Matt Kenseth was talking about. And while doing that, Keselowski runs into the back of Tony Stewart, so then this. From Tony Stewart's bumper camera.
And that's where all the front end damage comes from.